You. What's going on, good people? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me see if I can bring this up. If y'all can hear me.
So, you want to...
Make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Trying to get this thing started. Let me get past this. Can you hear me? All right. Audio should be good to go. So, hey, how y'all doing? What's going on, man? What's going on, J-Biz? Me and you up in this thing, bro. But can you hear me? Just trying to make sure you can hear me. Trying to make sure you can hear me, man. How's it going? It's going good, man. It's going pretty good. Just got on, checked my email, saw that somebody signed. So just got another property under contract just now. Can you hear me, J-Biz? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, just got somebody under contract just now. Just, check my email. I was like, dang, that person signed. So just got somebody under contract like just now. So it's been good, man. I got a closing tomorrow. That's good. Got a closing tomorrow. That's good. So got a property in contract today, closing tomorrow. That's good. Got a closing next week. That's good. Closing the week after that. That's good. So it's good. How that thing feel leaving 9 to 5. Feel good, man. It's like, it's crazy walking in knowing that, like, you really don't need this job, and it really doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's all gravy, just enjoying the last few days, and ready to move on, man. Ready to move on, try to do big and better things, and just thinking about the impact you want to have, once you do leave a job. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to leave their job, but it's like, okay, what do you really want to do? You know what I'm saying? And what mark you going to make, while you here? You think about that, think about what kind of life you want to live, and, all that kind of stuff, man. So appreciate it, man. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Just, it's been a road, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a road doing a lot of stuff that, like I said, a lot of people say, like, you don't think this stuff be possible, man. A lot of times you don't think stuff be possible, but it's out there, man. Like, it's out there for the taking. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely stuff out there for the taking, man. It's definitely, out there. You just got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, so, man. But what you got going on, JBiz? Where you at, man? I got, like I said, I got a couple of closings. I got closing this week, next week. The one from this week, like I said, it's a divorced couple that ended up, a divorced couple that ended up, the husband ended up with the property, and now we're buying it from him, and the wife is still inside. The other property I got closing next week is a lady whose father passed away, and she's selling the property, and this is a lady that I bought a property from like last year sometime, and she was like, oh, the transition was so smooth that she wanted to come back to us to sell this property. And she sold it with us over somebody else who offered $10K higher because she knew we were legit and, we had built a relationship. And she got another property that she interested in selling. So I like that, man. Repeat customers, you know what I'm saying? So JB say he left the job his job laid him off 2 years ago. Been working for myself ever since. That's what's up, man. Closed one on Monday, got one signed today, 2 more looking to sign for Friday. That's what's up, man. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Keeping that thing rolling, keeping the deal flow coming. You keep the deal flow coming, man. And the way you keep the deal flow coming is just about marketing, man. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be texting people. You got to be calling people. What kind of marketing you doing, JBiz? You just got to be texting people. You got to be calling people. You got to be reaching out to people. So you got to do, man. like you got to be reaching out to people. It's like once you find a buyer, like once you find buyers, the rest of it is just consistent marketing. You know what I'm saying? Consistent marketing, right? So that's the biggest thing, man. You got to be consistent in your marketing. You consistent in your marketing, you're gonna be consistent in getting leads. You consistent in getting leads. You're gonna be consistent in putting stuff on the contract. You consistent in putting stuff on the contract. You're gonna be consistently closing deals. You're gonna always be closing. ABCs, right? Always be closing. So JB say he cold calling and pulling leads. He cold calling and getting deals. So, you can cold call and get deals. You can text and get deals. How's your deal flow going? Deal flow going good, man. Like I was saying, I just looked at my email today, got a person on the contract. So just got another person on the contract today. I think last week got like 3 people on the contract, something like that. So deals coming in, man, putting them on the contract, just trying to get them sold. Like I said, I'm closing. I got a closing tomorrow. Y'all know I had a closing last week. I'm closing tomorrow. Got another closing next week. Got another closing the week out of that. Got 2 closings the week out of that. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy stuff. So the deal flow is coming, man. Deal flow is coming. So how many VAs do you employ? I usually try to keep 3 to 5. I just got rid of some and I'm hiring 2 more VAs right now. I'm in the process of hiring more VAs right now. About to get this first contract. You helped me a lot. Thanks, man. No doubt, man. Ed Stewart, I see you be hitting me up, man. I got to reply to my comments. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad, man. I need to reply to my comments. But no doubt, man. I'm just here to share my journey to help people I know that in the same position I was. Like I was doing the same thing. Like I was on here on people's lives, talking, asking questions, leaving comments, hoping people respond because, I needed help. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was in the same position like not too long ago, like right around the corner, I was in the same position. So I just know how it is. So cold callers be having 5-minute intervals between calls. Any solutions? Fire them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, if they ain't doing what you need them to do, fire them, man. Well, first, just get into these meetings, man, and talk to these jokers, man. Like, talk to them, build relationships with them, and, they'll want to work for you, and if they don't want to work for you, get rid of them and go find people, who gonna want to work for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. If you're on IG, man, I'm on YouTube. So, that's the camera I'm looking up at, my YouTube camera. If you're on IG, that's what I'm looking up at my YouTube camera. But yeah, that's what I do, man. You got to be quick to fire, slow to hire, man, and build relationships with the VAs. Make sure they know that you care about them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do. When is your last day of school? Last day of school is supposed to be like June 1st or something like that. That's my last work day. So appreciate it, bro. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. Always just trying to, give back. Always trying to help people out, when I can. It ain't easy. You got like everybody else, man. It's like you got so much stuff going on, especially you working a 9 to 5. You got a whole family. You know what I'm saying? You got all this stuff going on, and then you try to run a business, and then you got people asking you questions. This person won't help, that person won't help. It's kind of hard, to be in a lot of different places, but I try, man. And that's one thing I know I'll continue to do, as I move away from teaching, and that's trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I definitely know I'm going to want to do. It's just not so easy when doing all this stuff at the same time. Some people may think, that, they don't want to help me or whatever. It's not that, man. It's just, you got so much going on, so many people, that's pulling you in different directions. And, you just try to do your best to do what you can do to help other people. But at the same time, you got to maintain mine. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the thing, man. Just trying to maintain. So where do you get your buyers from? So my very first buyer I found because I stopped at a house. I just saw a guy cutting grass at a house that looked like it was abandoned, like nobody lived there, but he was cutting the grass. So I stopped and I talked to him, and he was like, "Yeah, I know a guy who buying up houses all over the place." I was like, "Who is he?" He told me who he was, and he gave me his contact information, and that's how I found my first buyer. My second buyer I found on Bigger Pockets, right? Bigger Pockets is a place where like they teach people how to invest. Like that's where I was. I bought a property, like I bought a triplex. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have wholesaled that to me, you know? But you know, so like Bigger Pockets have people on there that's looking to be, a lot of them looking to be landlords, some of them looking to be flippers, some of, you know, very few are looking to be wholesalers though, but it's a lot of people on there, man. So that's why I found my second buyer was on Bigger Pockets. And my third buyer I found on Facebook. My third buyer I found on Facebook. And then my fourth buyer I found like 5 more buyers on Facebook. So I was up to like, you know, close to 10. And then I started calling these agents. And that's when I started finding some really good buyers then too. And that really opened me up to a lot of stuff. And then after that, I was networking with some people, just talking to some people, and then talking to agents, and then looking at my state, like my HUDs. When I would close, I would look at who buying this stuff. And I found some hedge funds by just looking at my HUDs, because people was buying them from me and selling them to other people. They were basically wholesaling my deals. You know what I'm saying? So I was finding the end buyers, and the end buyers sometimes was hedge funds. So I was able to find them and communicate with them. So that's how I found my buyers, man. So how much revenue did you break from for the month of February? How many deals was it? So in February, I did like February, I think I did like 30K. I only did 30K in February. In January, I did like 50. And then this month I'm doing like 80. But in December, I did like 170 something. You know what I'm saying? So it all balanced out, man. Like it all works itself out. Like over time, it all works itself out. So like in November the 1st, like one day on November the 1st, I made 100 grand. It's like in one day, November the 1st, I had 2 deals closed in one day. I made 100 grand. In November, I probably made like 130. And then December, I made like 170 something. And then January, 50 something. February, 30 something. This month, 80. You know, so it fluctuates. That's how wholesaling is, man. It go up and down, up and down. But, you know, as long as you stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? The average of it all, you know, when you average together 130, 170, 50, 30, 80, it's still really, really good. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you do it, man. So you're definitely inspiration. Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm inspirational to myself. I think about it like, dang, man, it's crazy. So how much revenue? Oh, I got to answer that. Do you use Investor Lift? No, I don't. It's a heavy investment, but I hear it's worth it. Maybe, I don't know. I never really used it. So how can I find hedge fund buyers? Talk to a lot of agents. Close some deals, right? Close some deals. Look at the HUDs, man. You know what I'm saying? Close some deals and check out those HUDs. And on those HUDs, a lot of time you can find who those end buyers is. And when you find the end buyers, a lot of times they be hedge funds. A lot of times they be like individual buyers that's like from other places, like California, Illinois, New York, or something like that, man. People just be buying stuff, and they'll buy. So let me scroll down and answer some of these questions. Hey, how y'all doing, man? My people on IG always up in here, always support me, man. Appreciate it. My people on YouTube too. So have you wholesaled a foreclosed property? Yes, maybe. So I did one short sale. So I did a short sale that I bought, but I'm holding it as a rental, right? I'm basically burying the property, right? I'm burying a property. And then I got another one that I'm buying right now. That's a short sale that I'm going to wholesale. So I'm wholesaling it. I'm selling that to somebody else. So yeah, man. So that's going to be my second short sale. So ever wholesale a mobile home? No, I never wholesale a mobile home, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it can be done. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it can be done. But I think mobile home selling is kind of like cars, kind of like buying a car at a lower price and selling at a higher price. I had a buddy that used to do that all the time, man. But how months have been wholesaling? How many months have you been wholesaling? Oh, shoot, I've been wholesaling since well, I've been trying to get a deal since like June of 2020. June of 2020, I started trying to get a deal, and I got my first deal. It was August when I closed. So that's how long it took me, man. You ever gonna put those templates out for launch control? Dude, I need to put those templates up, man. I need a website, man. Like for real though. Like I need a website for my social media brand. That way I can just put stuff on there and just let people go get it for free. That's what I really need. So I've been watching you since you were still working in delivery. Yeah, dude, no doubt, man. Like when I first posted my first video, man, I was still working in Papa John's, man. Still delivering pieces, man. Still jumping in the car, delivering those pieces, man. Trying to get that $20 tip. You know what I'm saying? It's like now, man. It's like, dude, $20. Like, what's that for real? But let me see. Got a lead that says he wants to sell in 2 to 3 months because he's doing a minor renovation. Man, tell him to stop. Should I try to shorten the time period? Yes. Tell him, hey, look, man, you can save your money, save your energy, save your time. We can go ahead and get this done for you. And just mention all the benefits. The benefit of not having to work, the benefit of saving his time, the benefit of just getting cash now. You know what I'm saying? The benefit of walking away with basically the same amount. We can get you the same amount we're going to get you regardless of what you do to this property. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can let you walk away with the same amount because the money you're going to put in, you're not going to be able to get all that. You may not be able to get all that out. So, yeah, man, then think about the value of your time. You know what I'm saying? You spending a lot of time doing this. You could be doing other stuff. So just talk to them about all that stuff. And yeah, you need to shorten that because time kills all deals, man. Time kills all deals. I got a guy right now that's going out of town. The guy who closing tomorrow, he is going out of town tomorrow. I'm like, dude, we got to close before you go out of town. You know what I'm saying? You mess around and go out of town, somebody else going to call you or text you or something, and you're going to be then went with somebody else. You're going to be trying to back out on me. No, we're going to go and get you signed today. We're going to go and get you signed tomorrow before you go out of town. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go ahead and close this deal. So, yeah, man, what's a HUD? Oh, man, a HUD. So a HUD is like a statement that shows like everything itemized, like the closing, basically itemization of the closing. There's a closing, but everything is itemized. Okay, this costs this costs that, this costs this costs that. This is seller, this is the buyer, da 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 da. This person get this money. This person, got to pay this money. So it's just a document that shows. I wish I had one. I ain't got one around me. Shoot, I ain't got no HUDs. I really ain't got no HUDs around me. I usually have something somewhere, but I don't think I got no HUDs, man. I don't think I got no HUDs right here on me. But yeah, that's a HUD. So you double close on that 100K assignment? Yeah, kind of. It was like a double close with a couple of days in between too. So it was kind of weird, It was a double close with a couple of days in between. So how much revenue? Okay, I already answered that question. What is HUD? I answered that question. So yo, what's up, man? What's up, Ryan? What's up, man? What's up, Tommy? Been seeing your TikToks, bro. Keep it up. Oh man, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Been trying to make some different stuff, man. Been trying to make some TikToks. This guy at my job was like, dude, you need to do some TikToks. I was like, okay, let's do it. So we've been doing it, man. You gotta see what we come up with tomorrow, though. Y'all gotta check me out on TikTok. See what we come up with tomorrow, man. It's gonna be interesting. So you venture in the land of what? You venture in the land of wholesaling. Yeah, I wholesale. But anyways, why he wants to sell in the first place? Oh, so a title company sent me their foreclosure list. Woo, every Friday. Dang, that's pretty good. Residential commercial property, is that a good list? Yeah. If anybody's sending you their foreclosure list, it's pretty good, right? If anybody's sending you a foreclosure list, it's pretty good. So August of 2020, August of 2020. So August 2020, I did my first deal and I finished that year, right? I made like 54 grand from August to December, right? So I was making like 10 grand a month. I was making like 10 grand a month, August to December of 2020. And then 2021 was my first full year wholesaling. And I made about 700 grand, right? And that year I made about 700 grand, right? Because once I got to September, I started doing 100 grand, 100 grand, 100 grand, 100 grand, 100 grand, right? Like in June, I did 66, and then after I did 66 in June, I did like 40 something in July. I had done a lot of traveling. Like I went to the conference in Atlanta. I went to Miami. I went to Chicago. I was going and traveling a lot, but I still did 44. Even dude, I wasn't at the house in July. Like I wasn't even around in July. I was on the road and I still did 40 some grand in July, like on the road. I was like mailing in closings. You know what I'm saying? I was mailing in the closing docs. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the UPS store, mailing the closing docs, closed. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there chilling, eating at a restaurant, closing deals, all that good stuff, man. So it was cool, man. Then September I came back and that's when I really started hitting it. But yeah, man, it's good, man. So let's see. Crazy story, goodness. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. Let's see. Did you tell him he didn't need to fix anything? Oh, yeah. My boy John Jay trying to talk through it, man. Y'all listen to him, man. John Jay doing deals. Listen to him. So do you have a separate account for your business? Yes, dude. I got a separate account for my business. Read a book called Profit First. Profit First is a good book. Tell you how to organize your stuff. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? So appreciate the advice. It'll be my first deal if I close. Yeah, no doubt, man. Listen to other people, man. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people who's done deals. Listen to them. You know what I'm saying? There's people that come in here that tell me stuff that I didn't know. It's like there's people who come in my lives tell me stuff that I didn't know. I'm like, dang, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? And able to do some stuff different. That can really help me out. Like. I didn't use launch control until somebody came on my live and started talking about launch control, and then I switched launch control, and that just helped my business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, I don't be knowing everything, man. And, I be learning just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I learned from a lot of y'all. So, so I'm in Cali. If there's anyone else from California here, oh yeah, man, connect with each other, man. What's up, Jesse? It's always good to see my people up in here. So when you starting your mentorship, man, I got no plans starting no mentorship, man. Like I said, I'm no guru, I'm no coach, I'm no mentor, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy that's trying to share my story, man, let y'all know what I'm doing and just tell y'all how I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know all the different stuff. I just know what I do. You know what I'm saying? I know some of the stuff because I've been there, I've done some stuff. But I don't know a lot of stuff. And like I said, man, got so much time in between like my 9 to 5 that I'm still trying to finish, my family that I got, and then, the business that I got, you know what I'm saying? All that, time, man, time, maybe after I stop my job, and all that stuff and really figure out how my family life works without me working. And then, maybe I could pick up and start really helping some people after that. You know what I'm saying? So you still use Prop Screen? Yes. Yes, I use Prop Screen, man. And you should too. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got like some other way to be pulling lists, man. Like you should be, if you're wholesaling, you should be pulling lists. You should be skip tracing them. You should be calling them or texting them. That's what you should be doing. I'm sorry, I'm really confused on how the buyer goes to the property without you. How do they view the inside of the home if they don't have keys? The seller be there. The seller doesn't know them. Well, I tell the seller, hey, look, I got somebody coming in to inspect the property, right? Bam. The buyer is the inspector. Buyer is the person I got coming to inspect the property, right? I let them know up front, hey, look, we're going to have an inspection. Inside the contract, the contract is contingent upon inspection, right? So if the buyer go look at it, they don't like the property, nope, it's a no-go. You know what I'm saying? So buyer go look at it and they say it's good. Well, you just passed the inspection. Congratulations. We're going to close on your property. So that's kind of how I do it, man. So let me see. Have you done deals in South Carolina? Never done a deal in South Carolina. I haven't. I've never done a deal in South Carolina. You touched the meal. I don't want to hear it. I'm proud of you. No doubt, man. No doubt. So Southern Cal right here too. Yeah, y'all get together. Hey, if y'all in California, man, you better check out your boy Cass. I'm telling you, man, he out there closing deals. So how were you able to scale up so quick? I don't know. I just started doing more. You know, I read the 10X rule. And I went to the 2-day. Like I went to the 2-day transformation. Keep that 2-day transformation. It's the real deal, man. Like, dude, I swear, like, I never been to any event like that. I never been to any event where I'm paying. Like, I'm the guy who always go to the free stuff that never pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm that guy. Like, the people who know me, know that joke ain't paying for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot for me to even convince myself to even go to that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, dude, I really don't want to spend this money. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and I would go back and forth. And it was like, oh man, I really don't want to spend this money. And I made a decision almost at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? It was really late before I decided, yeah, I'm going to go. But yeah, man, I ended up deciding to go and, changed everything, man. It really, that just scaling up the 2-day transformations what really got me there, man. It's all the stuff that they taught there. There's so much stuff that they taught and, the influence and the impact that they had along with meeting other people who was doing more. So it kind of pushes you when you get in that circle. You know what I'm saying? So do you let buyers and sellers meet? Yeah, I let the buyers and the seller meet. The buyer ain't going to snake me. If they snake me, they know they ain't going to get no more deals. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is a person who feed me deals. Why would I snake a person who feeding me, right? Ain't gonna feed me no more. So you don't snake people who feed you. Ain't gonna feed you no more. So is Lunch Show texting better than Lead Sherpa? I use Lead Sherpa, but Lead Sherpa went to like a system where they charge per text, and I didn't like that. So that's why I went to Launch Control. But I have nothing against Lead Sherpa except I don't like to pay per text. Like every single text you're gonna charge me. I don't like that. I don't like that. So that's why I use Launch Show. But I use Lead Sherpa for a minute. Like I used Lead Sherpa for a while before I switched over to Launch Control. So are you mentoring on here? We love your story. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, this is my form of mentorship right here on the lives. So how do you use Flipster? I've never used Flipster. Yeah. Somebody asked have I ever used Flipster? Nope. So how much are you spending on your wholesaling operation per month? So per month, I spend like $7K. I spend like $7K per month on the wholesaling, somewhere around there, like seven something K on wholesaling every month. So that's what I'm spending. Can you give us a breakdown of all the expenses? So like I got prop screen, I got call rail, prop screen $100. Prop screen is like 200 some bucks because I upped it, right? You got call rail, which ended up being like $150. I got launch control, which is like $2,000, right? And I got call tools, which is like I think like like $300. So 100, 200 for prop screen, 300 for call tools. That's 500 plus 150 for call rail. That's like 650. And then launch control 2,000. So that's 2,650. And most of the rest of the stuff is skip tracing and paying my VAs. You know, my VAs, I think I probably pay like $1,000 a month on VAs. And then the rest of it is skip tracing. Like I spend the rest of my money on skip tracing. So like most of that stuff is skip tracing. And then the rest of it is, you know, 1,000 of it is VAs, 2,000 of it is launch control, 300 of it is call tools. And I probably should keep this in a spreadsheet somewhere, but I don't. But like 150 of it is call rail, and then like 200 of it is prop stream, something like that. So that's kind of how I do. That's what I spend every month. So is it prop stream list limited? 10K? Yeah, I up it. So I spend more money, right? I spend more money to get more leads. I think I spend like 200 something. It may be 300. But yeah, that's what I spend. So do you use the same title company for all your in-state deals? Yeah, I use the same title company for all my in-state deals. Yeah. So who you guys recommend in Cali? That's Cali question. Mojo or Batch Dollar? I use call tools, man. I use call tools for my dollar. So that's what I'm using right now. So I use call tools for my dollars. I use launch control for my Texas. So why don't you use REI reply? It just doesn't, like, mentally, it's just too much stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm a simple guy. Like, dude, I tell y'all straight up, like, I don't have a lot of capability. Like, my brain needs simplicity. It's like, it needs stuff to be simple. So, like, when I go to REI reply, it's like so much stuff going on. I'm like, dude, let me, you know, I need stuff to be simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, like, use software that makes sense to you. Use software that when you look at it, it's like, oh, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like the other, I forgot it was another place where you can pull a list that wasn't prop stream. It was another place, and I never could figure that out. Like, even to this day, if I go to that website to pull lists, it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, the way it's laid out is like, it didn't make sense to me. But when I log on the prop screen, it's like, oh, this is easy. This is simple. It makes sense to me, you know. So rock with the software that makes sense to you, man. All the different stuff work. There's people who use REI reply that's crushing it. There's people who use batch leads that's crushing it. There's people who use different stuff that's crushing it. But you got to use what makes sense to you, right? Because if it makes sense to you, it all begins to work in your brain. That's where it first got to work. It got to work in your brain. You know, if it works in your brain, you're going to be able to, you know, feel good about carrying through with it. And you're going to be able to execute on it. And you're going to be able to teach your VAs how to execute on it. And you're going to be able to teach the person that you hire how to execute on it. And you're going to be able to build something. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, just, you know, use software that makes sense to you, right? Use software that makes sense to you. You going to any events this year? Probably not, unless they have a 2-day in Atlanta. If they have a 2-day in Atlanta, probably try to make that. So what would you recommend to do when starting to close deals on a budget? Prop get expensive when no deals are being closed. Yeah. I've done prop screen text app, but I was losing money, man. So I would say to that, man, find buyers, right? You got to have buyers, man. If you're consistently marketing, you should be consistently getting deals. You got to be consistent in your marketing, and you got to have buyers, man, because you're talking to people who selling. If you're marketing to absentee owners, you're talking to people who selling. Like, you reaching out to people who selling. The only question is, do you have an offer that would motivate them to sell? You know, and how you gonna get that offer? How you gonna make that offer? That amount that you can pay is based on your buyer. The number one motivation to sell is money, right? And who got the money? The buyers got the money, right? So you need to find a buyer first, or you need to go find you some buyers. Then you can come to the sellers and say, hey, look, how about this much money? That motivates them just like that. You just went and created motivation by finding different buyers. You just created motivation, right? You just created a deal. I tell people all the time, like when I first started wholesaling, I would take I had buyers who wanted stuff like really, really cheap, which was cool. They can buy it. I made money. They made money. It's all good. But it's like I had a property I took them to, and it didn't work out. He wanted a certain price. The other guy wanted a different price. It didn't work out. 5 months later, I had found another buyer in between then. I look back and I was like, dang, they probably be interested in this property then. So I went back to that same person, right? They wanted the same amount. But my buyer now was buying at a higher amount. So it's like, oh, now the deal works. The deal worked because I went and found a better buyer, right? So sometimes, you just need to find, if you're consistent in your marketing, right? If you're consistent in your marketing, you're pulling your list, you calling people, you texting people, you are talking to people who's selling. You just need to get a first motivation, which is money, right? And then, if you're nice to people, you tell them the advantage of what you can provide them. If you figure out what's going on with them, you let them know you're trying to help them. You you got the money. Deals. It's gonna be deals all day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be deals all day. What's up, man? Oh, JB up in this thing, man. Woo! Took a joker back. It's like, dude, it's always good to see the fam up in this thing. JB up in this thing. We gotta get up, man. But yeah, man, goodness gracious, man. You see your brothers coming up in this thing, man. That thing be like, dang, my brothers up in here, man. So what do you recommend for the skip tracing? I recommend lead Sherpa prop screen, but it's like 60% success. Yeah, I wouldn't use prop screen for skip tracing. I use lead Sherpa for skip tracing. That's what I do. I use lead Sherpa for skip tracing. List source is good, but list source is a thing that I go on list source and it's like, this just doesn't make sense to me, man. So I never use list source. But I mean, a lot of people use it. So who's your inspiration in wholesaling if you had to choose one guru? I don't know, man. So it's a couple of them that I would like be my inspiration. I would have to say my gurus that are inspirations. I would say 3 of them. I would say Keith Everett. I would say Chris Jefferson, and I would say King Kong. Right, King Kong, guy came from Vietnam and started daggone wholesaling, man, and crushing it. So those 3 people, when you talk about gurus, would be people, they all talk straight up, man, and they out there to help people. So those would be the people that I would say, are my inspiration, people that I look up to, people that I listened to when I was, just searching for getting my first deal. I was listening to Chris Jefferson religiously. I was listening to King Kong religiously. I'm talking about all the time. I'm waking up. I remember waking up 5 o'clock, turn on King Kong, listening, tuning in, So yeah, those are my people, man. What's up, Trail? So yes, sir. I'm learning from you, bro. Hey, that's what's up, man. It's crazy, man. It's always good to help the fam, man. I be thinking about like, golly, man, wish I could do more. You know what I'm saying? You always want to do more. And it's like, dang, I want to do more. I want to help more people, but it's like, it's just hard with the time and just trying to align stuff. But I know I got to set aside time, man. I know I got to, set aside time to help people, especially the fam, man. How much do you pay for lead Sherpa? So when I skip trace, I just use the rest of my money, like from my budget to on skip tracing. So I pay for all my stuff. I use the rest of the money in my budget to pay for skip tracing. So it's usually like 3K, 4K, something like that. It's usually around 3K, 4K a month. I use on just skip tracing stuff. A lot of times you have so many leads, you don't have to spend as much money, but if you're trying to get started, you ain't spending that much money. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to get started. Let me see. Got any more questions on YouTube? So should you, worry about buyer and seller meeting? Just tell your seller that buyer is an inspector. My buyers ain't gonna snake me, man. I ain't worried about it. And if they do, I just not doing no deals with them anymore. I go find somebody else to sell the property to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even be worried about that, man. I'm not worried about that. You build relationships with people. People know you. They ain't gonna do you wrong. They know you bringing them deals. They know you helping them make money. Like I got buyers come to me and be like, "Yeah, you helping me make money. I appreciate you." You know, and we got good relationships, man. They come to me and be like, "Hey, I need deals." It's like, "Hey, can you go bring me deals? Because I need deals." Okay, great. I'll bring you deals, right? I'll bring you deals. We do deals together, man. We look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. Even agents, it's like agents look out. You know what I'm saying? They make sure they ain't nobody snaking nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'll give them a little bit extra on their commission. Sometimes they'll take their commission down to make the deal work. So it's all about building relationships and working with people. So do you have to be there when the buyer checks out the house? No, not there when the buyer checks out the house. Best software on a tight budget when you're starting out. Best software, one, you got to go ahead and get Prop Screen, number one. That's $100. So Prop Screen for $100. Skip trace the list that you pull off Prop Screen. If you have 10,000, skip trace the list. You may not do all 10,000 in 1 month, but pull them and hold on to them. Skip trace what you can, and then get Call Tools or Mojo Dialer for $100. So you got $100 Prop Screen, $100 for the cold calling system. So you get $100 to pull the list, $100 to call the people, and then in between, as you're skip tracing, you just spend what you can on skip tracing, and then call the people and call them on repeat, call them over again. You know what I'm saying? And while you're doing that, you better be out there trying to find some daggone buyers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say on a budget. That's what I would do. So let's see. Batch or Prop Screen. I'm using Prop Screen. That's just me personally. I'm pretty sure Batch is good, man. Those people over there do good stuff. But I use Prop Screen. That's what I use. So you said it several times. So some of us just have to start. Yeah, no doubt, man. You was applying a lot of info, bro. Yeah, man. Trying to, man. Just trying to put the stuff out there, man. And it was all about taking action. I mean, like I said, man, I was just like everybody else, man, on here checking people out, on people's lives, listening to people, falling asleep, listening to people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Just falling asleep, just listening to people. You know what I'm saying? Just falling asleep, listening to people. I still fall asleep listening to like books and stuff like that, man. It's like, you just be hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm telling you, man, it's just like that. Just like that. Trying to learn the information is right there. And then I got to the point where it's like, I just got to do something, man. I just got to take action. I just have to take action, man. And when I started taking action, like my first step was getting Prop Screen. Like my first step taking action was getting Prop Screen. When I got Prop Screen, it was all down here from there. Because when I paid for Prop Screen, that means when I put, like, I had to pull the list because I already paid to pull the list. And when after I pulled the list, it's like, okay, I got to skip trace the list. I got to find the numbers to these people because I got the list. I got to find the numbers. So I skip trace them. And after I skip trace them, like, okay, I got to call them or I got to text them. I got to do it because I already got their numbers. You know what I'm saying? So the first domino was just like paying for Prop Screen. Go to Prop Screen and just pay for the jump. You know what I'm saying? Spend that $100, pay for it. You use my link, or whatever. You can find my link on my last video, how to start wholesaling. Use my link. You probably get it for like $97. Save yourself a little bit. Take this $3, go get you a double cheeseburger or something. So, but I'm just saying, man, you take that first step, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you going. You know what I'm saying? It's like me with working out. It's like the hardest part about working out ain't the workout, it's getting to the freaking gym. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to take the first step. It's like me with running when I do my runs, man, like I'm running miles or I'm running a mile. And it's like the hardest thing is getting my butt on the track. Once I get on the track and take the first step, it's over. I'm doing the mile. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stop. Like once I take the first step, it's over. I'm gonna finish. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you just got to take the first step. When I get out there on the track, I take that first step to run a mile. It's over. I'm running it. It's over. But the challenge is get your butt to the track to take the first step. You know what I'm saying? Go to Prop Screen and just buy it. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you queen 9 to 5. You making whatever more than you ever thought you could make. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to me. I went and bought Prop Screen. Next thing you know, everything else is history, right? The first step is the first step. The first step is go get Prop Screen. Simple. Just go get it, man. If you go get it, you decided then, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you decided then, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Then you really figure out what kind of person you are. You know, or you somebody starting something and quitting, or you kind of person that gonna finish up. It's like, my brother, man, JB, he already know, man. Only thing we know is to finish. It's like, dude, only thing we know, the only thing we know is to finish, man. It's like, dude, that's the only thing we know. It's like, my whole life has all been about finishing. So it's easy for me. Like once I got started, it was like, I'm going to finish. It's like, I'm gonna do the rest of the steps. So that was my biggest thing, man. It's just getting started. And I think that's for a lot of people, man. A lot of people can finish. They just need to get started. So what's the difference between cold calling and launch control? So call tools is like $1. So, it's on the computer and it dials the numbers, right? It dials the numbers. Boom, boom. It'll just keep dialing. And then when somebody pick up, they'll pop up, the information will pop up and you go in, hey, this is, Byron with Georgia Home Buyers, da, 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 da. But Launch Control is a texting platform, right? Where you just texting people. I always tell people, if you got a 9 to 5, if you don't have time, I would do more texting. If you have time, I would do calling, because texting is more expensive. Calling is less expensive. And you still reaching out to people. So if I had time, I'm calling. If I don't have time, I'm texting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do. So when you go live, so I can be notified. Shoot, man, I just be going live whenever I can. You know what I'm saying? Especially now, like I do need to create a day. Like I need to create one day where I just go live at the same time every time. But like with these kids, man, you got kids, you already know, man. It's like it's hard to be like at this time every day I'm going, to do this. You know what I'm saying? Kids, something gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? But I try to go live on Sundays though. I try to go live on Sundays at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's when I usually try to go live every time. So that's when I try to go live. When I stop working, I'm definitely gonna be able to go live, easier, right? I'm definitely gonna be able to go live. So how many kids do you have? Does your wife say about your success, man? My wife's so proud of me, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's because she was right there the whole time, supporting me, having my back, taking care of my kids when I'm doing stuff, when I'm going to a property, driving the properties for me, she went to go look at properties for me, all that stuff, man. So she's just so proud of me, man. And she think it's unreal too. You know what I'm saying? She saw me, you know what I'm saying? She's like, dude, this dude came like this. Like, dude, it's like, dude, she was proud of me too, man. It was like thinking like, dang, we're really making this money. It's crazy. So yeah, man, it's all crazy, man. It's all crazy stuff. So but yeah, my bad, bro. I had to step away for a second, didn't hear what you said about skip tracing. Dude, you got to skip trace on Lead Sherpa, man. Lead Sherpa, Skip Vault, Need to Skip, batch skip tracing. Those are all good ways to skip trace, but you can't cheap out on your skip tracing. You can't go cheap on skip tracing. What's the guy named? Chris? Not Chris. Chris Jefferson say it all the time. Like, you can't cheap out on skip tracing, man. Because if you ain't got the person number, how the heck you gonna talk to them? Like, you gotta have the person number to talk to them. So you can't skip out. You can't cheap out on skip tracing. So you got to do it. So how many kids you have? Got 2 of them mugs, man. Got 2 of them, and they real 2 girls. It's like my 2 little girls. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they tell him, my 2 little girls want to play. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't. It's like, dude, those are my 2 girls, man. They everything to me. So I can't even. I can't even talk about that. Like, dude, those 2 little girls, everything to me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta spend my time, man. I gotta spend my time with them while I can before I have to freaking give them away to some clown out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go have to give them away someday to some clown out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all good though, man. It's all good. Hopefully, they'll just stay single forever. But what's up, M50? M50 got some little girls too. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give your little girl away someday, So it's rough, man. Me and my wife like to watch the old movie, Father of the Bride. Father of the Bride. It's like, dude, it's rough, man. You gotta give away your little girl one day. What's up, man? What's up? Just talking about having to give away my 2 little girls one day, man. It's gonna be a rough, man. It's gonna be rough. Have to give them away to some guy that you don't even really know, that you think is a clown, but she don't think whatever about it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a rough day, man. But yeah, just talking about my family, man. Got 2 little girls, and got to spend time with them. Wow, dude, it is wild to think about it, man. Dude, you got 2 little girls, man. Oh man, it's like, but man, it's crazy stuff. Anyways, I can't talk about that, man. It's just like, dude, it's crazy. Somebody asked what's the difference between prop stream and lead Sherpa. Prop stream, I don't know, man. I used prop stream once. I didn't feel like prop stream data was very good. I thought lead Sherpa data was really good. I've been using lead Sherpa lead Sherpa mostly this whole time, and I've been able to get deals. So that's why I feel real strong about lead Sherpa when it comes to skip tracing. So yeah. So you have a long time to go before eBay come. Yeah, for that time come. I got a long way to go, but I still think about it, man. It's like my oldest is 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? So she getting bigger and bigger. You see them go from being a baby to being, 4 years old, and you start thinking like, dang. So she just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Next thing you know, she gonna be up out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know what I'm saying? In 10 years, she's gonna be 14. And then she's gonna be trying to bring a little boy to the house. We're like, no. It's like, you know what I'm saying? No. So how much do you charge for coaching? I don't coach, man. Like, dude, I can't do no coaching. That's why I was talking about my kids, like trying to spend time with my wife, trying to spend time with my kids. I still got a 9 to 5. It's taking up my whole day. One of my assistant principals asked me, like, dude, why you leaving us? I said, y'all taking up my whole day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if y'all let me come up here, for maybe 2 hours and do a little work, do a little teaching and leave, maybe I can stay. But y'all taking up my entire day. Like, y'all taking up my whole day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's taking up too much of my time, So, yeah, man, but just been, 9 to 5, business, spending time with the fam, ain't much time left, man. That's why I'm on here like right now. Like, dude, if I was coaching somebody, it would be right now. It would be at 11 o'clock at night. It would be at 11 o'clock at night. Like, how much can I give somebody at 11 o'clock at night? Yeah, I can give it to one person. I can give it to a few people, but it's like, I'd rather come over here and give it to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So you said you were building your dream home. I don't know about dream. It is a dream. I take that back. It is definitely a dream for me. So yeah, I'm building a dream home. So congrats on buying. Congrats on buying a house. Yeah, man, it's really, really big for me, man. It's really, really big. So what she said about that, man, she excited, man. Like, she want to go right now. You know what I'm saying? Even my little kids, they excited. So they all excited. They ready to go, man. I'm probably gonna share with y'all like as the process go on and we start building this thing. For a lot of people, it may be a standard house, but like, dude, I never had a house. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in trailers, man. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in trailers, dude. We grew up in trailers, lived in apartments. It was like to have a house, like never had a house. This house is gonna have a garage. I never had a garage. You know what I'm saying? To be pulling my car up in a garage. I never had a garage, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? So, people lives are different, man. Some people, they had garages their whole life. You know what I'm saying? They had stuff their whole life. Like I ain't had none of that. I never had a house like this is my house. Never had it. Even with my parents, like we didn't live in houses, we just lived in trailers. So this is like my first house that's like I live here and this is my house and it's a house. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be really, really nice. So it's crazy stuff. So how far are you from Atlanta? Not too far from Atlanta, man. I'm right here on Atlanta, right here in Atlanta, man. So how much is the house? A lot. So, dude, congrats on you do. Yeah, dude, that house is a lot. God is good. Hard work pays off. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's huge, man. Congrats. Appreciate it, M50, man. Yeah, it's huge, man. You know what I'm saying? It's huge. And, just think about it. I can't wait till I move in. My wife is like, you ain't ready to move. It's like, I'm ready to move, but I've been living like this my whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but even this like apartment, like, dude, I'm living in an apartment and it's like, this is nice. You know what I'm saying? It's like, compared to where I'm from, it's like, this is nice. Like, I'm good here. Like, I'm good right here. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, I'm moving to a house, but this right here is nice to me, so, but, different people on different levels, man, but moving in that house is going to be sick. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So it's in, it's in one of the better neighborhoods and it's super nice house. So it's just crazy, man. It's like I said, it's like a dream come true, man. You know what I'm saying? It really is a dream. It's like, it really is a dream. So there's no pictures of the property and it's owner occupied. Do I ask for pictures? Yeah, you can ask for pictures of the inside. It's always good to ask for pictures of the inside, man. If they can get you pictures without you having to send somebody over there to get pictures, that always help the process. You know what I'm saying? That way you can send it to buyers. You can get a feel for what you can get for it more and stuff like that. So that's always good. Is your new house in Buckhead or Decatur? No, I ain't going to the east side, man. Not quite on the Decatur side. But yeah, man, you close to Buckhead, but not too close to that east side. I ain't in the hood. No. Where's the hood of Atlanta? I don't even know exactly where the hood is, man, but I know it's some hood on the east side, but there's some hood on the west side and south side too. I don't think it's no hood on the north side of Atlanta. But anyways, I guess it could be. But yeah, man, let me see if I got any questions on YouTube. You should do a giveaway sometime. Yeah, I probably should do a giveaway sometime. I don't know what I would give away. Maybe I give away prop screen. I don't know. I don't know what I could give away. Maybe I'll try to give away prop screen. I'll reach out to the people at prop screen and do a giveaway because I want somebody to get started, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that first ball moving for somebody, man. So I'll probably reach out to prop screen, see if I can do a giveaway, man. That's a good idea. So should you tell seller about a house or tell the seller that you work with? I mean, you could do it either way, man. And people do it different, but I always tell people, like, most of the time I'm not talking to a seller. Like, dude, I hadn't talked to a seller in a long time. But I always say I work for a company that purchases properties. Like, I'm a worker for the company, and I am a worker for the company, but I work for the company. I play my role, and we give everybody roles. So in my company, I am a purchase specialist, right? I'm a purchase specialist, and I'm the transaction coordinator. So I'm a purchase specialist, and I'm a transaction coordinator. That's who they talking to, right? Hey, this is Byron. I'm one of the purchase specialists here at Georgia Home Buyers. Calling you because da. Or hey, this is Byron, the transaction coordinator for Georgia Home Buyers. whatever. So we give people, we give these positions titles, and I play my role. This is the way it is. It's the way we do things. So let me see. Give away them templates. You are stupid, man. Give away the templates. Like, dude, yeah, I give away the templates. I just need like a place to put them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit there and just have to share. And I need a website where I can just put the stuff on there and then anybody can use them. But the thing about the templates though, man, it's like if you get them, you need to mix them up, because if everybody using the same templates, it's gonna start blocking the messages. Your delivery rate is gonna go down. So do you give incentives to using your name, sign up for prop screens, other platforms? Well, they give you a little money off if you sign up for prop screen and you say my name. If you use Lunch Show, say my name, I think same thing. But I don't. That's a good idea too. Y'all got good ideas, man. It's like I may need to write some of this stuff down or something. It's like, somebody has to send me a message or something. Two good ideas. I need to do a giveaway, and for all my people who sign up for Launch Control, I'm gonna have free templates, free contract, and some other stuff. So yeah, man. I do JV. You hit me up, yeah, I'll JV with you. But yeah, man, dude, this guy named M. Fitty in here from North Carolina. M. Fitty came through. He from North Carolina, man. I went and watched him this past summer, like when I was trying to, I went to Keith Everett 2-day, and then I went to Miami to a mastermind, and M. Fitty was there, and he was talking about how he was doing like this stupid amount, like crazy numbers, dude, like beyond me, like crazy numbers, right? And just sitting there watching him, man, this was something that definitely inspired me, man. It's like, and that definitely inspired me, man. Just hearing what he was doing and how he was doing it, really helped me out, man. And so you see M. Fitty, you may want to go check him out. You can look him up, M. Fitty. You see M. Fitty on here, man, like he is crushing it. Like, dude, it's like he been crushing it for a minute, way before me. He been crushing it. So, just saying, man, it's some killers that come through on these lives that I got super respect for. It's like I see their name and I'm like, oh, it's like, what I'm saying? So if you ain't following M. Fitty, that guy, he know a lot. He know a lot more than me. And he crushing it a lot more than I'm crushing it. So he doing big things, man. And man, he even doing stuff that I'm trying to do, man, in that multifamily space. I want to get into that multifamily space, man. So where were you at in Fort Lauderdale? Oh, no. I ain't go to Fort Lauderdale. What happened in Fort Lauderdale? No, I didn't go. I didn't go to Fort Lauderdale. So you, man, hey, M. Fitty is a real deal, man. I'm just trying to get on his level, man. He need to put me on that multifamily, man, that multifamily space. Teach me how to get a deal in the multifamily space, man. That's what I'm trying to get to. So M. Fitty, he right below you, man. He right below you. So where were you at in Fort Lauderdale? Oh, they had a meetup in Fort Lauderdale. I didn't know they had one down there, man. Man, I do need to go back. I need to be inside of those meetups, man. It's like I'm telling you, man. You get yourself in the right circle, man. It changed everything. It's like you get in the right circle and it changed everything. But like I told y'all, man, I struggle with that mindset. You know what I'm saying? I still struggle with that mindset of going to that really, really next level. Yeah, boardroom. Oh man, a couple of weeks ago in Fort Lauderdale. Dang. Missed that one, man. I sure wish I could have made it. But yeah, man, you get inside them rooms, man, and it's crazy, man. Change stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? You get around a bunch of people that's doing stuff and it changed stuff for you, man. So I need to get on that level, man. Like I said, I struggled last year with just paying to go to these different events. You know what I'm saying? It's like I struggled mentally with paying to go to events, man. I'm so cheap. It's like you gotta get out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you can get in a room, if you can just get in that room, it just changed stuff for you. So I'm still working on that, man, mentally to get over that stuff, man, and really, put money back into my company, into my business. What's up, man? T up in this thing, man. What's up? But yeah, man. Let me see. Other question I got. Who contract do you use? I use one that was at Keith Everett 2-day transformation, but the one that he give out there on that 2-day transformation is different than what he give out on like his regular course. Because like I had somebody who did his regular course and they was like, hey, this is the contract he gave us. And I was like, they ain't the same thing he gave us. So maybe a little bit different. So yeah, Keith Everett contract. So are you going to Clever Investor this summit? I don't know. I don't know what I never heard of Clever Investor Summit. So maybe you're gonna have to enlighten me on that. So you said the real estate Diddy transformation was game changer. Yes, definitely a game changer. So I went to the 2-day transformation. Then I went to a mastermind. So the 2-day transformation, I really, really helped me move toward that 100K, like tactically. Like it gave me tactics, like what I can actually do to get there. When I went to the mastermind, man, it really, I saw other people that was doing stuff. I saw other people that was, making 100 grand months and just crushing it. And then I was able to see how they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like real life examples and talk to people and meet people. So that really helped too. You know what I'm saying? What it do, what it is, man, out there in Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, T out there in Texas, getting it done, man. Still be checking them out. I got them ATMs going, man. But anyways, man, yeah. So those two things, I went to Atlanta and I went to Miami, to the mastermind. And man, it's big, man. You get yourself in the right circle, you keep yourself in the right circle, and man, you'll see, like, you'll get to that next level, man, for sure. So will the seller, hold on, will the seller let you see the property if you live out of state? Well, what you do is, I mean, you just get somebody to go view the property, whether you find somebody on social media, whether you, just contact somebody in the area. A local agent is a good one. Contact a local agent, ask that, say, hey, look, I'm wholesaling this property, interested in working with people in the area, can you go take pictures of the property for me? Are you willing to go view this property for me? I'll pay you, $100, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, or $50 or whatever. Oh yeah. I think somebody was telling me, yeah, it's like it's some type of app or like website that you can go to where like there's people out there who work as people who go take pictures of properties. It's crazy. I don't know what that's called, but there's like a website where you can go and you can pay, like there's people waiting to go take pictures of property. Byron, I contact you, bro. Keep pushing. Just so the home team is proud of you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. That mean a lot more than you know, man. For real, though. But shoot, man, I'm finna get out of this thing and set myself, man. I gotta go to work in the morning. It's about 11:30. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get out of here, man. I didn't recognize how late it was, man. I'm finna get out of here on y'all. Appreciate you hanging in there with me, JB. Appreciate you coming through, M50, man. Appreciate y'all, T. All my people who came through, it's always supporting me, man. I really appreciate it, man. And y'all keep going out there and crushing it, man. Just hit me up. Y'all need anything. M50, man. Trying to buy that multifamily, man. So, think about me when you're doing that stuff, and we got to connect on that for real. I need to get back in the mastermind. So push me in that direction, M50. Appreciate it, man. But the rest of y'all, peace out. Y'all have a good one. Texas.